Hello, welcome. My name is Obin Dalcom. Welcome. I hope you have a good day. I want to share with you different knowledge for different purpose. Different knowledge for different purpose. Please share the channel with your friends and with your family. Subscribe to this channel as well. So different knowledge with different purpose. There is knowledge that comes to enlighten you. There is knowledge that comes so that you can build a skill with it. There is knowledge that comes to bring you clarity, separation from what you were confused about. There is knowledge that comes to give you pleasure. There's knowledge that comes to give you fun. You must always know where you need that darkness to go away, because that which moves the darkness away is knowledge, and knowledge is light. So wherever there is which kind of darkness that you have in your life will depend on what kind of knowledge that you need. So for instance, if you're struggling with your finances, then you don't need the knowledge that brings fun, or that maybe you are struggling with you're confused about what your life is about. Then you have to go for the knowledge that will help you to be very clear about what your life is about, finding your life purpose, your destiny, what you are meant to be, what you're meant to do, that which will make you great. You look for that knowledge. When you need money, you look for the knowledge that will help you to bring clarity and help you to build a skill set that you need to have financial freedom. When you want to become a contractor, there is knowledge that can help you to build, to become that contractor. When you want to build a business, there is knowledge that will help you to build a business. When you're very confused as an African as to you're not so much proud being an African, and you have a lot of doubt about our history, our race, and all the lies that you have told us, that you have to go for that kind of knowledge. When you're not so certain about, there are different kinds of knowledge that you need. There should be separation. Maybe a lot of us are very religious. It's the same. There's knowledge that will help you to understand religion very well, and not to be manipulated and not to be taken advantage of, where your money is taken, your time is taken, and you are virtually instructed to live like a child just because you join a particular organization, a particular religious organization. Therefore, you are not even required to use your head at all. You can organize your life. You can plan anything around your life because of the knowledge that they gave you. And there is knowledge that also enslaves. Somebody can teach you and you become a servant, you become a slave, you become a bond servant. Now you lose your sense of reasoning, your sense of being. So different knowledge for different purpose, and you should be able to separate them. Somebody can have PhD in chemistry, and yet life is so difficult because the knowledge he had is for chemistry. The knowledge about life, he has no clue. Somebody can have knowledge in banking and still be very broke because he had knowledge in banking, but he doesn't have the knowledge on how to build his own financial freedom and financial success. Somebody can have knowledge in, being an engineer on a project, but the knowledge to build a company, he may not have it. So whatever desire that you have, you must have the required knowledge, or look for that knowledge. A lot of people confuse the knowledge they have to say that this knowledge I have can solve every problem, can solve everything, that every problem that I have. And that's why most people come to a point where they think that they cannot be wrong, they cannot be that stupid because they have had some level of knowledge in some other areas. No, depending on where you want to see results and the knowledge that you must have. Depending on where you want to see results and the knowledge that you must have. So different knowledge will bring you different results. So financial knowledge will bring you, that if you put them to work. Knowledge about self-development and purpose and destiny will bring you that clarity. Knowledge about African history and our achievement will bring you that pride as an African. Knowledge about, how to think clearly. We will help you to use your brains and your mind to work. Knowledge about family and marriage will help you to build a very successful family. Knowledge about God and spiritually will help you to interact with God and have quality relationship with Him. If you're a Christian, you must know those basic principles of Christianity, of which is love, patience, faith, hope, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, truthfulness, those things are basic premise of Christianity. Some people say that, but they are killing their enemies because they have wrong knowledge. So compassion and all those values, work ethics, you must have. If you want to build a real estate business, you must have the required knowledge. If you have to build a real estate empire, you must have that. Real estate investment, you must have that. If you want to develop mobile phones, computers, you must have the required knowledge. So different knowledge for different results. Never confuse them, because most people have no clue that there are different kinds of knowledge, and they just put everything together and they are hoping that their life will change. And a lot of the times their lives will not change, because knowledge is responsible for change and progress. Knowledge is the seed, is the basic premise that you need for anything to happen. If you don't know it, you cannot become it. It's as simple as that. Even if they give it to you for free, you lose it. That's why some people will win lotto, millions, and in no time they lose everything, because the knowledge to create that money and to multiply it, they didn't have it. And there's always that knowledge with somebody else. Everything that you don't know, somebody knows it. Another person knows it. Everything that I don't know, somebody knows it. So I'm looking for that person. I'm learning from that person. It's in their books, it's in their videos, it's in their audios, it's in getting in contact with them. Everything that you don't need. So wherever that you're struggling, look for that knowledge. A lot of the times we only look for one source of knowledge. So that source we think can solve every problems that we have, especially the religious. So he wants to become a very good designer, but he's always listening to preaching about going to heaven and Jehoshaphat. You cannot become a great designer. You must look at those who are designing and learn from them. If you want to become a great footballer, look for those who are very good. Look for those who have achieved what you want to achieve and learn from them. Everybody in this life is copying, is learning. And the best way to become a great person is learning from people who have done it. There's always, because the principles are not that many. You can easily identify almost the same principles with anybody who have achieved, people who have achieved significant success in any field. They're there. You can always see it. They take their work seriously. They are straight to the point. They put in the hours. They are very resourceful. Any skill, any successful government, successful presidents, you can see there are common principles that they all practice. Successful business people is the same. Successful family, marriage is the same. Those who've been able to raise very successful children, the same principles. If you want to go into innovation, those who have been able to innovate, those who have been able to build any product is the same. If you are looking for writers, people who write books, there are things that they follow. Every field, there are things that are very common, and once you get the basis right, before you put your originality on, you must set the basis right. You cannot build a very nice building when the foundation, you don't dress the foundation, but the foundation is that which everything is resting on. If the foundation is wrong, it doesn't matter how beautiful the building is, it will come down. So look for different kind of knowledge for different problems that you have in your life. They have different intentions and different reasons, and they give you different results. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Obin Danko. Subscribe to this channel, share the channel with your friends and your family. Thank you very much.